Hey guys, welcome back. It's Xoxo. Today I am going to be doing a full review on the one only Chanel Classic Square Mini. The one that I have in my hands right now is the Square Mini in all black in caviar in gold hardware. So this is actually one of my favorite handbags at the moment. It's actually one of my top 3 handbags I own in my collection, which is why I am super excited to do this review for you guys. So if you didn't know, Chanel started producing the Square Mini in caviar a few years back. I don't know what year they stopped producing it, but they are started producing this same style bag in lambskin. So if you guys are interested in this bag, what fits, the measurements, the size, the width, the height, the strap drop length, the pros and cons, pretty much anything and everything that I can possibly think of to help you, just keep on watching this video. So this bag measures about 6.5 inches across, 4.5 inches from top to bottom, 3 inches for the width. The Mona Lisa pocket is about 5.5 inches to a little under 3 inches. The strap drop is 20.5 inches long. With this particular bag, I don't have an organizer or a little shaper, purse shape for the bag. I usually get a purse shaper or an organizer for the inside of my bags just to keep it clean and keep it structured. But for this particular one, it's too small, so I don't use it. Also because the inside is a dark color, if it gets dirty, you can't really tell versus a bag that's all white, beige, or light pink color. I'm gonna throw a few stuff in it to show you guys what fits the bag. This is not what I normally pack in it, but I just want to show it for the rest of you guys in case you guys have these items in your house. This is a Louis Vuitton monogram agenda in the PM size. This is the smallest agenda that they have. So if I put it in there, it takes up pretty much half of the bag. But at least you guys know that it fits in there. This is my small kirigami. I carry this with me everywhere. It's packed to the punch. Got coins in it, cards in it, money in it. Just put it in there. This is my Louis Vuitton 6-key ring holder. That pretty much won't fit anything else in there. And there you have it. This is pretty packed. Say you don't want to carry this little agenda, we'll take it out. Keys are in there, kirigami's in there. Here's some pocket tissues. I've got this little mirror that my husband got me when he went to Florida. So we can stick that in there. This is a liquid lipstick. It's pretty full at this point. This is my iPhone 12. This is just the regular 12. I know the 12 Pro Max is the biggest size. It's probably like a little bit longer like so. So that probably will not fit the Square Mini, but this does fit in there. Okay, so my phone's in there. See if I can close it. I usually don't have this much stuff in it. But yes, so it actually fits. It's not sticking out. The sides are kind of installed. The sides can actually come out. And this is actually quite heavy. Let me show you guys what I normally carry. I have my phone in there, and then I have my keys, and then I have the kirigami. This is pretty much my essentials. If you're curious to see if it fits, a pair of glasses. These are the key Australian glasses, and it does fit right in there. I mean, you can still fit the kirigami in there if you want. I don't think you can fit, I mean, yeah, so that's that. This small little pocket back here, sometimes I'll actually just put the kirigami back there. But a lot of times I try not to put anything back there just because I don't want it to stretch the leather. I put it back there so that in case like I put my phone in the front I put my keys in the front. They're not getting in front of each other. This back pocket right here, a lot of people don't use it. If you want to, you can fit your phone just for a little quick few seconds for you to grab something that you need to grab. It's kind of tight, so it's not going to fall off or anything like that. But I don't recommend it only because you're going to really stretch this bag out. For reference, I am 5'1", and this is how the bag looks like on me. I honestly feel like it is the perfect length, 20 and a half, 20, 21, but anything longer would be too long for me because my waist is right here. And if I crossbody this bag, which I absolutely love, this is how the bag looks like on me. So here's a little quick comparison with the square mini versus my Coco handle. This is the small, I believe, or the mini. They keep changing their names. If you guys are a little confused, let me just quickly show you guys that this is the one that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 quilts on the top. This Coco handle, the strap drop is 17 inches. And the handle gets in the way, so just a little FYI. So square mini drops a little bit lower, and if you cross body both bags, you can see that the square mini sits so much better cross body versus this one. If the handle wasn't there, it would be okay too, but the handle is there. So close-up view of the two. And then Coco handle is obviously a lot bigger in width. Bottom. So if you guys have the Louis Vuitton Nano Speedy, this is how she looks like. This square mini is 20 and a half inches. The Nano is actually a little under 22 inches, a few millimeters. And then crossbody. So mini sits a little bit lower, which is still fine. Still cute because this is a little small bag. They look almost like the same height and width. Almost. Square is a little bit taller, I want to say. I don't know. They look pretty even actually. Side view. The Nano is a lot wider. And then the bottom. So let's quickly talk about pros and cons. Let's get into the cons first. So for those of you that don't know, the current retail price of this bag is, I believe, $4,200 right now in the States. I know that at the beginning of the year it was around $3,800, and then they kind of like had a few price increases this year, and now it is at $4,200. So that's definitely a con in my opinion. It's super expensive for such a small little bag like this, unless, I mean, you've got to be a Chanel lover to actually appreciate it and be able to spend the kind of money on this bag. And then the con is the material. So the one that I've been showing you guys today, this is in caviar. Caviar in the Chanel fashion house is actually their probably most durable material that they have for their bags. So people are always going after because you can wear the bag without having to worry about scratches. It would just look really nice and new still after years to come, versus lambskin. Lambskin is the other material that they are using and they're still using to produce this bag. Lambskin is the softer one, it's the more buttery one. People like to consider lambskin as a more luxurious material. So if you're interested in this bag in caviar, you can't get it anymore in the boutiques, at least not in the caviar finish. If you are interested in caviar, they are still selling this bag. I've seen it all over, I mean not all over, but on a few websites, Fashion File, Posh. You can look at, I don't know, I guess you guys gotta just kind of do your research. I've seen these go for like $5,500, $6,000, even $7,000, just because they don't produce caviar square minis anymore. So third con is that this is a really small bag, hence the name square mini. You guys seen from the measurements already that it's a decent size, but it fits a decent amount of stuff, pretty much your essentials only, but it cannot fit a lot of stuff in it. If you want to fit a lot of stuff in it, you probably have to get like the I want to say probably the medium large or the jumbo or even the maxi. Those bags can probably fit way more than this one. This is the smallest of the classics. Fourth con I want to mention is these strap. This strap drop is about 20 and a half inches long. It's perfect for my height. I'm 5'1". I think if you're a little bit shorter or a little bit taller, it will work fine for you. But if you are super tall or you're somebody with more meat in your upper body, bigger boobs, whatever the case may be, this might look funky on you if you want to wear a crossbody. You know, that's something to kind of consider when you plan on purchasing this bag. Another thing I want to mention is that these flat bags, they are the classics, right? But a lot of Chanel's bags, they are flat bags. When you open this bag up, these little ends right here, that right here, that connects this flap to this part. I don't know if you guys can see what I'm talking about, but it's this piece right here. When you use this bag, you want to make sure that you don't open the flap up all the way and you're bending it over, because if you do that over time, you might crack this part right here or it might just rip. So be super careful. Just don't force it all the way over, because then you are going to risk your bag ripping or just not lasting in the long run, especially if you plan on reselling the bag in the future. Okay, so to the fun part, to the pros. This is, I feel like the pros and cons, they are like they intertwine so well together, because obviously a con is that it's a small bag, but pro is that it's a small bag. It's super cute. It's just, I don't really have a lot to say about this bag. The fact that if you are into small bags, you're gonna absolutely love this bag. It is the perfect size in my opinion. It fits your essentials, it fits your phone, your wallet, your keys. And then the pro is the straps. I love the fact that even though this is chain and it's got leather intertwined all over it, it's not heavy at all. I mean, it's got a decent amount of weight, but I've carried this all day. I took it to Vegas on my trip a few months ago. I wore it all day, went clubbing with it, just bar hopping, all that stuff. It was completely fine. My shoulders didn't hurt. I know that sometimes bags that are leather with chain can be super heavy. At the end of the day, you're like, your shoulders hurt. You're like, I don't want to wear the bag no more. Well, not in this case. This strap, the way they design it, it's just not too thick and it's not too thin. I just love it. It really does make a big deal. It can make or break a bag. And the pros that if you're getting yourself a Chanel, you know that a lot of times that they go up in value. Like I mentioned earlier, they did like, I believe, 2 price increases this year. If you end up taking care of your bag and maybe in 5-10 years from now you want to sell it and scuff it up or anything too bad, you can almost, I guarantee you, get your money back, if not more. Even if it's less, at least it's not by a lot. So I think that's all the pros I can think of for the bag. If you are a Chanel lover, I think you're gonna absolutely love this bag. It's just classic, it's cute, it's a mini, it goes with anything. You can pretty much wear day and night. I wore it, like I told you guys, when I went to Vegas in heels, and it matches completely. And then during the day we went shopping and I had like my little tinnies on and I wore this as a crossbody, and it's so cute. It's just so versatile. If you have to go to a wedding, it's perfect for that. I've worn this to a few weddings and it just goes so well. It complements pretty much all the dresses that I wore. Besides that, if you guys have any questions, comment down below. If you guys found this review helpful in any way at all, please give it a thumbs up. And if you guys want to join my small little YouTube family, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys!